guys.
Okay. Making sure it's on. All right. What's going on? What's happening, you guys? It's your boy. Just got done working out at the gym. I thought I'd go live. That's way too bright. I'm going to have to adjust for night. There we go. All right. But I thought I'd check in real quick, man. Get the ball back rolling again on dropping these videos consistently. I thought I'd, see who's up. I know a lot of people don't get up this early and go to the gym or whatnot, but some of you guys might be up working on content. Some of you guys, some of you ladies might be laying next to your husbands or your boyfriend's bored and you might want to, see somebody that's actually attractive. But anyway, you see the title, okay? Yeah. 111 on the timer that said that. Women obsess and hate stoic, attractive men. You guys smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, you know what I'm saying, welcome, grand rising, good evening, good night. Look, you guys, women obsess and they can't stand at the same time stoic men. And it's only because when you're a masculine, traditional man, which will make you pretty stoic, she has no way she can mentally manipulate you. And that's what really it boils down to. They know that you want to cover all bases. You're going to be asking questions. You're hip to the game already. She can't slip up and just, because when women start talking, they're really telling themselves, you're going to be paying attention. You know what I mean? You got to smash that like button. So, and with your level of discipline and your boundaries, it's impossible, but that doesn't mean that she's not going to put you in some kind of proxy mental relationship. You know what I'm saying? You gotta smash that like button. I was just in the gym thinking, man, what's going on, fam? What's going on? Black Wolf, how you doing? What is going on, fam? How you doing? Salute to the tribe. I appreciate you. You guys smash that like button. But when I was in the gym, man, I was just thinking, like, now of course, I'm going overseas or whatnot, and it sucks to have to do all this, man. Who wants to have to leave the country they're born in and they're kind of comfortable in to go overseas? But then also at the same time, it's like, well, who don't want to go and retire in a nice place? You know what I mean? What's going on, cuz? Going on? Salute. Just getting done at the gym. Oh yeah. Never get a tattoo on your neck. It was the worst decision of my life. It's been here for over 10 years. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Well, listen, people like you remind people like me not to do it. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, God bless you. I'm not saying that, people would do it, but when we see you out there with it and you're letting us know it sucks, then you should be understanding when we say it wasn't a good idea. It wasn't a good idea, right? But I plan on getting up maybe like one tattoo, so I'm not going to judge anybody. But it will not be visible, you know what I'm saying, with the shirt on, even with a tank top. I don't know. Maybe I'll get a sleeve. I don't know. Man. I don't know. Anyway, I was just thinking, like, I want to leave this country, man, just to go and find myself a decent woman. But then I was also thinking, like, well, I'm going to some areas where people consider it vacation. I was watching a video the other day of a black woman who was crying her face off because she had to leave Thailand. I mean, I'm not talking about fake YouTube. She genuinely was crying tears because she had to leave Thailand. I don't want to go. I'm sorry, baby. But next time you go back out that way, hit Big Daddy up. I'll be out there. You know what I'm saying? I'll be out there. Chilling, living, loving life. Listen, just inside. And again, some of you guys, you can't go overseas, but what I don't want you to do is get bitter about the guys that do go overseas. Okay? I don't want you getting bitter and going on YouTube and trying to form some kind of sentence trying to say that, oh, you're going overseas, you're a loser. Listen, man, you need to go ahead and get those passport bros dick out your mouth. Okay? I'm going overseas now. All of you people that have something to say about people going overseas, you're way cornier than me. You're way uglier than I am. You can't nowhere near speak like I can. So when I get over there, I want to see you dumbass Negroes try to clown the passport bros then. It's all fun and games when it was guys that were kind of nerdier than you, a little bit more humble than you. I'm not. I'm going over there. And, say what you want to say. But this is black excellence over here. So anything you're talking about while you're staying here in the States, whining and talking about, understand you've already lost. And to the women that are in relationships, the women that are single, the women that are married, the women that obsess over watching the men that are going overseas but know that they can't, they won't, have no plans to, right? The left behind women, right? You guys smash that like button. You obsess over us, right? But you hate us at the same time. The reason for the hate is because you can't have us. The reason for the hate is we're out of your league. You guys smash that like button. Because truth be told, that's the reason why a lot of black women try to jump on the bandwagon. You know how going to the gym is a social status at this point? You guys smash that like button. It's a show of dominance. It's a social status statement, right? Well, being an international traveler, passport bro, expat, whatever you want to call yourself, retiree, it's a show of social status. Okay? Appreciate it, cuz I don't even know what he said. I didn't get a chance to read it because, I'm in flow. You know how these haters love to jump in the comment sections and feel like tough guys. But these are mostly internet people and AI trolls. Actually, some of your favorite content creators, probably. Yeah, I know some of you spiritual chicks watch. Had to block a few of y'all today. Y'all are low IQ. Or maybe you just want me to notice. I was watching one of these idiots that popped up in my TikTok feed. Y'all are watching me heavy on TikTok now. Yeah. I don't really watch tarot chicks except for the 2 or 3 that's in my friends list. And now every YouTuber that I blocked in 2023 is popping up in my TikTok feed. Photographic memory. I remember all of y'all. All of you tarot readers. All of you. I mean, it was like 7 or 8 of y'all blocked. All of you are popping up in my TikTok feed. I don't want any updates on what y'all were doing in your lives. I don't care. You look the same. You're talking the same crazy stuff still. No difference. No change. You've had no growth in the past 2 years. Just like I thought. Hence the reason why you were throwing shade my way. The amount of growth that I've had over the past couple of years, you're in the same places, in the same corner of your raggedy ass houses, with the same tarot decks. Some of you have gained weight. A lot of you, your faces are torn up. You got to get rid of that witchcraft. Your burden for practicing witchcraft is your face breaking out and looking like a freaking pizza. You should not be having all of these hormonal imbalances if you're a grown ass person, especially in like your late 20s and 30s. Nah, you're in and out of people's energy. Energies you can't handle. Tearing you up. I know all the meaning of all this stuff that y'all have going on. I see a pimply faced tarot reader. I know you doing some witchcraft. It's on your face. God don't play. You see anything on my face? Matter of fact, my skin's shining. We shining. I don't do no witchcraft. Okay? You can't project onto me glamour magic. I don't do none of that shit. I don't do none of that shit. I have a great skincare routine. I drink, if you haven't noticed, a ton of water. And I pray to God every day. I armor up with God every day. You people, you just don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing. You're tearing yourselves up, trying to spiritually spy on people when you could reach out to people, be a normal human being and find something else to do. But instead, you would rather watch, stare. I caught this fool. I just blocked her on TikTok. I was already watching her, right? Like, I've had like 8 of these YouTubers pop up my feed, right? Ones I blocked. And I'm trying to give them a second chance because I'm all about, letting things go. A couple of them, as soon as they popped in my feed, talking the same stuff from block. There's this divine masculine that's a karmic. He's a Leo. Shut up, ho. Y'all never get tired of that junk. You don't never get tired of that junk. You know what I mean? Hey, what's going on, Carlos? Hey, you hit that like button? You can call me whatever makes you feel better. Whatever makes you feel good in the moment. Give you that dopamine hit. But did you hit that like button? Because it's the same amount of likes before you dropped up in here trying to troll as there is now. So what's up? What's happening? Why are you talking? Hit that like button or get lost. My cousin or somebody will block you. Are we done? Is we finished or is we done? Now, back to what I was talking about. This heifer, I love messing with these tarot chicks, man. I really do. I really do, because they really think that they're smart. They really do. While they be flipping cards and crazy ass shit. And I'm not talking bad about all of y'all, okay? I have women in my friends list on TikTok that are good women, okay? They just do that. It is what it is. They don't really be doing nothing wrong. But some of y'all really be getting into it too much. Like y'all that be like, yeah, I'm a witch. I like dealing with bones. Shut the hell up. God's got you. Don't worry. Don't worry. Your time is limited. Don't you worry. I'm warning you right now. I'm a messenger. I'm warning you right now. Okay? You're popping back up in my feed for a reason. I'm not the one to be messing with at this level. I'm not the one to be messing with. You got to get right with God. Only people that kind of mess with me a little bit are like people that are in the church and stuff like, y'all ain't right with God. You demons, don't do it. Don't do it. Whatever demons you send my way, they're going to cower and run back to you. How dare you send me to that? Don't you send me to that being ever again. How dare you think you can even spiritually spy on a being of my level, of my caliber? Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I don't listen. God got me. God got me. My enemies. Yo, you want to spiritually spy? You want to keep, I'm like, why are these hoes in my feed? You better be making some tarot readings talking about you Leos are the greatest. You divine masculines are out here doing. You better start making some videos like that. You hear me? You spying on me, and then you better do right. You understand? I'm not playing with y'all, and I don't care if anybody's like, oh, what is he talking about? None of your damn business. These hoes know what I'm talking about. You hoes know what I'm talking about. As you spiritually stalk and actually physically stalk me, watch, listen to what I say, regurgitate it in your own little way, and then throw shade at the same time. Do better. This hoe, I said something on my video like, because I've been watching that chick for a few days, right? Looking for a reason to block her. I just love blocking people. And I just be like watching their little videos on TikTok, so they can't be over 10 minutes. And I watched like 2 or 3 the other day, and I'm like, she seemed like she throwing shade. She seemed like it. But these Gen Zers are so dead-eyed, and they'll look right in the camera with a straight face, with a half smile, being passive-aggressive as hell. It's hard to, you just be looking at them like, you little piece of shit. And you want to block them, but You know, this is data. You understand what I'm saying to you? Y'all are data. When the data starts acting up, I have to investigate. Because why is the data so obsessed with me? It's not just my looks. You hoes wish that you were rocking with God like I am, have a connection, able to, because y'all are just phonies. Half of y'all are regurgitating things that I've said. And again, this ain't all of y'all. Some of y'all that I've been watching, you redeemed yourselves, okay? Some of y'all redeemed yourselves. You're talking like you got some sense. You ain't talking crazy towards men. You redeemed. But some of y'all, like the one I blocked, I just said on my live stream the other day, I just started going live again, and I happened to say, I'm not giving y'all any secrets to my skincare. I'm not giving you any skincare secrets. This hoe made a video 4 hours later talking about, I give all my secrets. I give all my skin. Shut the fuck up, you stupid ass bitches. Go find something to do. You understand me? You're not attractive to me. You're stalking me. You are fans who are trying to rewrite what fanhood is, just like Gen Z would do. You are fans that don't understand you are. Okay? And I don't care who's like, what's he talking about? These hoes know who I'm talking to. I'm talking directly to y'all. Straighten up and fly right before you end up on my shit list. And once I put you on my shit list and block you, I'm letting God deal with you. Okay? Once you're blocked, that's me letting you know I'm letting God deal with you. You a piece of shit. I can't stand your content. I feel dumber. I feel lower vibrational after watching it. I can't believe you think you can throw shade through a fucking phone or whatever your dumbass videos are made on, right? You are not even woman enough to jump in my comment section and say what you have to say with your chest. You're witches. And you're trying to make the word witch cool. Coward. Witch means coward, bitch. Okay? It's a female coward. You're a coward. Now try to spin witch into being something cool. The cool dude just said witch means coward. Try to spin that. Run back. Try to spin that. It's a female coward. You're a witch. You're going to move in the shadows. You're a witch. I'm trying to make it trendy, cool, make yourself feel better. Nah. Don't feel better. Don't feel better. Whenever you be talking about God or whatever, you're not talking about the Most High God. He ain't covering you. He ain't covering you. You are out there, uncovered. Anybody, any demon, all these demons getting a hold to you. When you obsess over, y'all been watching me for some years. Shit, man. I got fans on that level. Why don't y'all just make it an official fan club? The Salem witches of King David. Wouldn't be the first king to have witches that like to just, ain't gonna be the last one either. Y'all some weirdos, man. Y'all really just some fans. And what is the obsession over? Is it just watching me spiritually grow, and you had put so much negative, because I know y'all were talking, I watched your videos, man. Y'all used to motivate me back in the day when I was transmuting energy, first figuring it out. All the shade you threw, I picked up on all of it. What does that do for you? You hoes are still single. Some of you hoes got boyfriends and then lost them, and then you're still single. What is the solution of this? What is the end result? What are you trying to eventually get to? What it is you have men you find attractive, but the internet gives you the ability to be a fucking witch coward and just sit back and watch, because you know that I'm not the dude to be played with. You're not going to come over here talking some witch. My intuition led me to believe that we're twin flames, and I manifested you. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You obsessed over me. You found a way to get in proximity of my energy. Nothing more, nothing less. I don't know who you are. I don't recognize your energy and I don't acknowledge it. You don't have the power enough to manifest a being like me. How dare you think you can? The audacity. Audacity. I'm telling you, man. Y'all say the craziest, darndest things. I don't correct you because it's data. You know, I'll be sitting there watching the data. I just watch it on my phone, be watching like this. I'm like, the data thing. I don't. Y'all are. It really shows the mental state that most people are in right now. You really think the internet means something. You think you can bully people through a phone. Maybe people that are young or mentally broken, but you're just ones and zeros. You're just data. You digitize yourself, you reduce yourself to your digital footprint, and you're trying to run around bullying from this tiny ass fucking phone. Ones and zeros. Man, back in the day, like Gen X, man, shout out to Gen X, man. They get at you, man. They get at you in real life. Them dudes, they used to hear things on the internet, and they would come and get at them internet dudes. They would find them. They would be real life, real world consequences to the goofiness that's done online. Now it's just like, nah, y'all just you feel entitled to other people's energy. You feel entitled to watching them grow, giving your jaded, weird ass, unqualified perspective on someone that doesn't know who you are too much of a witch coward to ever approach. And you know doggone well I would never approach, and I would never be with a witch. I would never. Boozy say, I would never. You know, now again, there's other women that have other titles for what they do. I'm not talking about all of y'all. When y'all call yourself practitioners, this is your business, y'all LLC'd out, you know, you keep it leveled. But I go after all these females from all the angles, right? You got dating coach females out here like the Sprinkle chick that are spilling poison to females, like having them on some 304 type stuff, and they'll never find a great man. She's with an older dude that she never shows on camera, right? But she's married, but she's telling y'all this crazy ass stuff, and she's being overweight and not attractive. Me being an attractive man, I'm telling you, Sprinkle is not attractive. So what are you doing following an overweight woman that an attractive, fit man is telling you she's not attractive? Don't look at her twice. The fuck you doing listening to her? Then you have the spiritual chicks, not just tarot chicks, spiritual chicks, telling you some divine this and that. Shut the fuck up. Where's your man? Bitch, where's your covering? Where is your protection? Look, look, y'all are lost. Y'all are lost, man. You have no man. You have no covering. You're talking these women out of stuff. Shirt's kind of getting wrapped around me. You talking these women out of good men. You know what I'm saying? Fit men. Men ready to get married. Y'all be online talking to crazy. Spiritual women are not just tarot chicks. I just watched this woman the other day, man. And when you see women with like dream catchers on their neck and you think that it's like, oh, she must be in touch with her Indian heritage. No, man, that chick is into sorcery, man. These chicks are telling these women that they are great no matter what. They have no man. They have no physical protection. They can't go where they want to go in the world. They can't be who they want to be without some fear. Their fear of men is just a fear of someone out there that can take them out because they're not built like men are, which is the way women are supposed to be. But they don't want a man. So they're going to project that fear of things bigger than them on all of us. You know what I mean? Like, oh, all these men are bad, but you're divine and God's got you protected. And no, he doesn't. You don't have no man. You don't have no covering. Right? You're just out here. None of what you're doing makes any sense. You're stalking me. What are you looking at me for? What are you stalking me for? You be the same hoes talking about it ain't physical. I don't believe you. I don't believe you, man. Where's my I got a vein on one of these arms, man. I didn't do biceps today, so is it trying to poke out right there? I got a bicep vein, y'all. To the gym bros out there, I got a bicep vein. Where's your protection at, man? You know what I'm saying? Where's your man at that's gonna, you know what I'm saying, hold you at night? Where's your man that's gonna calm down your crazy? Y'all be getting online, dude. And I was watching some of these videos today, and some of y'all are not ugly women, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Some of y'all are not ugly women, but your personalities are so fucking ugly, dude. Like you don't understand how ugly you come across to me. Y'all be glammed up. I mean, y'all got the makeup on. Y'all be like wearing your little outfit, showing off your little waist and stuff like that, right? But then you'll say the most horrendous things, the most crazy things. You're blaming everything on men. There's always some ex or some guy that's, you know, evil. And stop, man. And then y'all be talking about God's gonna kill him. And why would you think God's gonna be behind you with the way you're talking? Y'all don't have a man, and you're stalking men that don't want you. Crazy. And if you thought that I was the type of guy that would want you, you would reach out. You gotta smash that like button. It might be a little bit all over the place, but you gotta remember, man, I just got through working out, man. It's chest day, so I'm kind of sore. I gotta stretch, man. I ain't been in the gym in like a week and a half. I'm on that Mike Mincer thing, man. That man knows what he's talking about. You know, he knows what he's talking about. I've adjusted my gym schedule to doing the Mike Mincer method, and I'm getting way better gains, man. Like way better gains, energy level better. You know what I'm saying? And I know I got stalkers from all avenues, like gym bros be on here watching me and stuff like that. I want y'all to understand something. If you're a gym bro, I know, real quick, I know this is, you know, you guys, you're like, I don't care about this. You're a gym bro, or if you're that yellow dude channel, I know you watch my channel, yellow dude, that calisthenic dude, or whatever. I'm not into the gym like that. Like it's about the mental thing for me. I'm not in the gym like that. My training ain't like what y'all wanted to be. I do everything that y'all tell me or y'all would tell somebody not to do. I do everything that y'all would tell somebody not to do. You say something like, don't work out at night, I'm going to work out every night now. You know, I'm going to do everything, because let me tell you something. Whatever you're telling us to do, you do it, and you're nobody. So I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about like legends that are like Olympia winners or whatever, but I'm talking about you YouTube people. I really don't care what y'all think, right? You're on YouTube just like me. We're in the same place. What the fuck? What are we talking about here? We ended up in the same place. I don't give a damn what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? We're in a place not only where y'all consider me competition. If you want to do that, you ain't got nothing on me as far as face game goes. Face game, y'all got it. That gym shit, you got it. All the different science-based, and you got it. I don't care. Don't be watching me and no, I'm not listening to none of it. I don't care. Okay? If I want any advice, I buy your books or something. I don't care. I don't care. I'm doing what I want to do. Literally. Goggins does what he wants to do. He has his way of doing things. He runs a lot. I have my way of doing things. It does a lot for me. I don't care what none of you niggas are saying. I don't give a shit about none of your gains, recommendations. None of it. It don't mean nothing to me. Psychologically, none of y'all are able to speak like I do, articulate like I do, quick-witted like I am, and that's the reason for my training. For my overall, you know what I'm saying, betterment, being a better version. Y'all just going to the gym. You're just gym bros. You're gym dudes. You're not trying to become an engineer. You know what I'm saying? You're gym dudes. And some of you science-based gym bros, I've already told you what I feel about y'all. Y'all are STEM rejects. You're STEM rejects. I'm an engineer by trade. You guys are STEM rejects. You're trying to sit here and try to make people that go to the gym that don't have a degree feel stupid, while your dumbass got a degree for going to the gym. The fuck? You're a gym bro. Don't try to get outside of that, because someone that actually thinks, that actually builds, that creates, like me, an engineer, you're stupid. You're trying to make people that you lift weights. The fuck? You don't need all this extra. You figure it out. You go and you lift weights, pick it up, you put it down. What the hell are y'all doing online? Overcomplicating stuff to give yourself a job. Use your degree towards something. Put your credits towards an actual degree that actually matters, like in STEM. And then go and talk about something that we actually care about. You don't line. Well, all right, now what you guys want to do is, with this exercise, we're trying to trigger hypertrophy. So in order to do, shut the hell up. We just want to go to the gym. I'm an actual engineer. I don't want you trying to make it into a science. It's not that. You are not recognized by those of us who actually have those kind of careers. I'm sorry. You didn't make the cut. When somebody can just walk off the street and do the same thing you do, I'm sorry, my boy, the degree doesn't matter. You're not going to be able to write code like me. You don't even know what a VLAN is. The fuck? What's an IP address? Oh, you guys probably do know what an IP address is. You might know a little bit of code. What's an F5? What's a load balancer? You can't do what I do unless you go to school for it. Or, well, blessed like me, I didn't have to go to school. But, I mean, everyone is not like me. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all hating on me right now, man. I know you can't stand me. You guys smash that like button. But I'm just calling it like I see it, because a couple of you science-based guys took a couple jabs. You threw a couple jabs my way. I'm too smart for you. I'm not no motherfucking gym freak. I'm an engineer that goes to the gym. Cool. You know what I'm saying? Cool down, chill out. Gym turn. The internet turns everything into a fad. That's what I'm saying, man. Like they're. I want to mention this too about the gym, real quick. Gentlemen, I think we need to try to petition a men's only gym. We need men's only gym, and let me explain. With STD rates rising everywhere, and with it saying that women are the ones carrying most of the STDs, and one group of women, excuse me, I don't know what that was. Yeah, they have the most STDs, and we're seeing women wearing the thinnest, tightest, coochie grabbing gym equipment you've ever seen. It might as well be lingerie in a way. And this is the way that we can get this across. So listen to the way you need to articulate it, so it don't seem like we're just hating on women, because this is science-based. You know that the HIV and the bumps can be transmitted through coochie juices. Yeah. And they have a name for coochie juice on gym equipment. Snail trail. Yeah. And I see some of you guys try to make it into some weird perverted thing. It's disgusting. It's sweat. It's ass. It's coochie juice. It's skin. It's dirt. Y'all are obsessed with women, but they are human just like we are. So when you put them on that weird ass pedestal, you have weird women thinking it's okay to talk about farting and farting around you. Bitch, I wish you would open your ass around me without me sticking my dick in it. I wish you would open your ass up around me farting, trying to think you that cute. If you don't get your stinking ass away from me. But I blame you dudes for that. But again, back to the subject. It's not only not sanitary anymore, it's not safe. It's not safe. I've seen these hoes wiping off the gym equipment after snail trailing it with their shoe. How in the fuck is that making it better? How is that making it better? That's like wiping your ass with toilet paper and then wiping it back on you. The fuck? And they think that they're cute, so I can just be trifling. I'm not getting no STDs from you hoes, man. From some gym equipment, bruh. It's transmittable like that. There are like dudes that were spitting in water coolers and giving people STDs, bro. You think you can't get it from her snail trailing and using the gym equipment in weird ass ways all up her crotch? We need a partition for these women wearing looser clothes so their clothes can catch the sweat and things of that nature, or we need to partition for men. And this is what's going to happen. See, what y'all don't understand is women literally follow y'all everywhere you go. See, before it was bars and stuff, but men go there for women and I have a good time. So we couldn't isolate it. But women was not going to the gym in droves like they are now. They're going to call it like, oh, we're trying to be in shape. You're trying to be in shape because men are telling you to be in shape. You're doing what men want you to do, but you're also trying to be in men's spaces. They always do this. Watch what happens. They start occupying men's spaces, whether it be online podcast panels or whatever. And then they start whining. They force themselves around us in spaces that we're in, then start whining. If we start golfing, they're going to start golfing. Then they're going to start whining. If we start fishing, they're going to start getting on boats and fishing. Or just being on boats and then whining. Complaining. So the gym chicks, oh, I hate when dudes, and we hate you being in there. We hate you being in there. That's why I work out at home mostly. That's why I can do the Mike Mincer gym, method anyway. Because I don't need to go to the gym that often. I train at home every day. You know what I'm saying? My training, I don't really need to go to the gym like that. It's neither here nor there. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know what you're doing here, but it helps the algorithm while you're trying to troll and look cute or whatever. I really do be triggering you weird ass people. Why does my opinion matter to you idiots so bad? You ever thought about that? I block you fools. I don't. I give you a little bit of time to see if you're throwing shade, and once I figure out you are, I block you. I don't care. You mean nothing. I don't need you being in my algorithm. I just make sure it's about cleansing my algorithm, the data. You think that you're important. You think that you're people to me. How can you be people to me and I've never met you in real life? You're data. You're ones and zeros, man. Why should I have to block you when you're a grown person, projecting yourself into my live stream onto my energy, and then want me to do the adult thing and tell you how to go about minding your business? Why should I have to do that? You're a grown person. You're trying to gaslight me, but I'm cooking you because before I go online, I prepare myself for the trolling. I know you weak content creators can't stand me. So when I watch your content and you throwing shade, I'm prepared for what you might say when I go online. You tell on yourselves when you throw shade. You tell on yourselves when you throw shade. So when I get in here and y'all say things, I already have something. You're like, oh, he's so quick. He's so quick with it. I am to a certain degree, but I prepare. I study you people that hate on me. You think you're throwing shade. I'm just taking down the data. I take the data and then I come up with counters. So when you jump in my comment section, being the trolling, low IQ content creators that you are, right? Not all of you are content creators. My son also told me that some of the people in his school troll me. But I can only tell a child when he's in here, right? A child is not going to try to correct my speech. Because everyone says I articulate myself very well. A lot of you hating ass content creators I watch, you talk like that, right? Yeah, this person comes across like he's really intelligent. He speaks well. You're telling on yourself. So when you come up in here and you try to correct me with the way I speak, that's your insecurity because you don't have the ability to go live off the top of the cuff, cook people, get back to the subject, and keep people entertained at the same time. Your goal is to try to make it seem like I'm not so zen or peaceful. Everybody knows that I have my peaceful side, but then I also have my I'll piece you up side. You know what I'm saying? But you idiots are fans, and you haven't realized that you just want some type of way into my energy around me. You know you don't qualify any other way, so you try to troll. So now you're somewhat in my energy in a way, like a fly or a gnat. You know what I mean? So it makes you feel better while you're in my presence, right? In a way, this digital thing, you're kind of you're not in my presence. You never would speak to me like you do in real life. You wouldn't. You would never. And you tough guys online like, oh, he's only 5'9". I don't care how tall I am. My aura and my presence in real life, you're not gonna run up on me and talk crazy unless you really, really wanna go on ahead and do what it gotta be done. I ain't the one. You're gonna be able to tell by the way I carry myself. I'm very alert. I seen Goofy on here, and real, I'm very alert. I'm very attentive. You're not gonna say nothing slick to me in person. I'm not even gonna let you get away with it. I'm gonna check it. Okay? Just being honest with you guys. I almost had an altercation at the golf course the other day, man. It was like 4 or 5 hillbillies, and I was jump roping on that the pavement around that goes around the golf course like I normally do. And I know redneck hillbillies they don't know that I'm from here. And when they get together, and if there's enough of them, and normally with a black guy, they feel enough has got to be like 5 or more. So with a 5 or more, they start trying to troll or pick on you. So I'm way down at the other end of the golf course, hitting the golf balls, and these golf balls keep coming closer towards me. They just keep coming closer and closer. So I'm just like, man, fuck that. So I walk to the other end of the golf course, and I ain't even get a chance to say nothing to them. I wasn't even looking at them yet. But I'm walking around as I get to their mound. One of them like, hey, buddy, I almost hit you with the golf ball. And I'm like, no, you didn't. You might have tried to. You might have wanted to, but you didn't almost hit nothing, And then he was like, oh, no. So he told on himself. I ain't saying nothing to him. I wasn't even looking at him yet. Now, I was going to go and approach him and say something to him. I was only going to let them know that I'm bigger than I look. That's all I was going to let him know, right? But before I even said nothing to him, I didn't even look at him. He said, hey, buddy, I almost hit you. He's telling on himself. I'm on the other end of the golf course. If y'all just hitting the balls, why are you noticing me? Why are you noticing me? You notice me while you're hitting the golf balls. You notice me walk all the way down that road, you know what I'm saying, to where you were at. You know what I'm saying? And all I did to him was say, listen, I see what you're doing, and I'm letting you know I'm bigger than I look. Okay? And then I walked off, and I started, running the trail. And when I ran the trail and I got done, I was coming around because the trail goes around to where they're at. And when I started where they were at, so I ended where they were at. And when I got done, they were looking at me again. They just keep looking at me. And I'm like, what are you looking at? What are you? And then one of them grabs a golf club, and he's like, get out of here. And he like fake charges at me for like 3 feet. And then he stops, and then I'm not moving. And then he picks up again, and then he puts, and it's, what I'm telling you is, and it's longer than that, man. I mean, they literally waited till I finished up my entire run, and then as I'm walking to my truck and I'm cooling off, stretching and stuff, they all come walking towards me because they got to turn the golf equipment in, and I'm parked in the parking lot, so they got to walk by me, and they're talking all this, yo, and that's when white guys are trying to troll you, whatever. You know what I'm saying? They got their golf clubs on their shoulder. But I ain't going to even get into that, man, because nothing happened. What I did do was, I do this anyway whenever I get done running. I took my shirt off. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to lie to you. You know what I mean? I do it anyway, because why am I going to be sitting there just overly sweating in a shirt that's already sweaty? And if you run a lot, man, and you kind of like do sprints, you know how sweaty that shirt be, man. You know what I mean? So I took my shirt off. Now, they were coming towards me, and I was on the other end of my truck, and they were talking all that yo, and somebody said, the dude in the front was like, I'm going to scratch it up. And I'm assuming they were talking about my truck. So they couldn't see me. So by the time they got close to my truck and I came around the other end, my shirt was off. Complete silence. Oh, you're only 5'9". 5'9" with my ancestor spirit on me, boy. That American Aboriginal spirit on me, boy. I don't think none of my ancestors were that big. I think we were all probably about 5'9", 5'10". Hell you talking about? It only take one. Are you serious? 5 dudes? One of me? Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? And not only did they stop, you know what I mean? I walked them out like, look, man, I listen. I made sure they made their way to the building. I'm just gonna say that. I made sure they made their way to the building. They tried to double back towards my truck. I escorted them to the building. Okay? You know, like that's why I keep telling y'all, like, frame matters, dude. Like, frame matters. Frame matters. And people get intimidated by you, man. I mean, them dudes was saying stuff to me before I even said anything to them. They knew they were wrong. And it's something about me, man. People like I get around them and they just start talking. They tell on themselves. Like when they jump in my comment section and got to say something, you're telling on yourself. Just hate from a distance. Your words don't mean nothing. Your words don't mean nothing. You at least them big boys were, talking to me in person. Well, until my shirt was off. I'm telling you, like when my shirt is on, I look like, like a normal dude. I got a sleeper build. They got a name for it. It's a sleeper build. I'm way more ripped than I look, dude. And dudes recognize. Let me tell you something. Women might not think about it, but dudes, if they see that you got insertions, you're ripped, you're cut, it don't matter what age you are, they're gonna rethink about whatever. They know it's not gonna be an easy tussle. It ain't gonna be okay. We got it's I'm gonna get one or two of you. I'm gonna get one or two of you. And what I do, like when he was charging with that golf club, I don't run, man. My brain don't work like that. When I see him running towards me, I'm looking at his demeanor. Does he look kind of drunk? Is his shoes tied? He was fat. So he wasn't going to be, and he had to come down that mountain. So if I can some kind of way get him off his balance, I get that club, then, the rabbit got the gun. I'm not thinking about running. I'm thinking about how I'm going to, disarm and disable my opponent. That's what I move. My brain, like, things slow down when I'm in danger, and my brain moves like I can calculate shit. You know what I mean? Different possibilities, what he might do and how I might counter them. Same thing I do when I'm talking to y'all online. Y'all be jumping up in here, slow as I'll be out, and my brain don't work like that. I'm ready to counter you, man. I'm not in here like just talking to my soul tribe and I'm waiting on you trolls to show up. I'm waiting. What took you so long? That's all that it is. You know what I mean? And so when you haters, man, you online people, y'all gotta understand this stuff. It don't mean nothing. I know, like y'all want it to mean something because you people don't have no real life in real life. You know what I mean? But this online stuff is a means to an end to make money. Woo. But all this stuff that y'all be doing, trying to bully, stalk, where's it getting you? Trying to throw shade, jump in my comments. Where is it getting you? Does this make you feel better? So it's really just all about your feelings? It's strange, man. It's strange. And a lot of this message is just to my haters, y'all. Like you're messing with the wrong one. I love this psychological stuff. I love it, man. I love it. I love it. And I don't want no one helping me. I don't want no one helping me. Every battle is a lesson. And I'm just taking this data and accelerating far beyond most of you people because you don't understand that every time you get into a battle, a loss, a win, but just the act of doing, you grow. You grow. You grow in one, form or another. So I get on here, put my dog tags on, and I go to war. Go to war. Cool with it. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I love it. So drop in anytime. You know what I mean? If you think I'm just learning all this stuff, I'm learning to upgrade myself so I can be quicker. More quick-witted. You know what I'm saying? More on top of it. So whenever my enemies think they're going to say something slick and they caught me off guard, oh, no. 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 I'm bullying you. Okay? I came online to bully you. Right? I knew you wouldn't be able to resist yourself. Like a moth to a flame. And I'm here to bully you. And the best part about it is my wordplay is so nice. Ain't none of you bitch ass motherfuckers gonna do nothing about it. And you rock with God, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Fuck nigga. So, like a man once said, is we finished or is we done? Yeah, okay. Sit back, observe, watch a master do it. Try to imitate, duplicate, copy, and mimic whatever you feel like and whatever makes you feel better. Whatever helps you sleep at night. Okay? Whatever keeps you from crying yourself to sleep in the mirror. Right? Or in the car. I don't care. Right? I'm going to get on here every day, shining, flexing, looking good, talking my shit. Don't give a fuck. Or I might take a day off. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It depends. This is what I want to do. You know what I mean? I ain't going nowhere. You got to smash that like button. You haters, my haters, trolls, my competitors in my niche. What's up? What's happening? I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. What's up? I just get better and better. Like a fine wine over time. Y'all can't do nothing with me. What can you do with someone that you just can't break? Best thing to do is leave them alone. That's probably the best thing to do. But when you don't have no sense and you're insane, you just keep coming back. You know what I mean? It's all good. It's all good. Got the stamina. Right? You guys smash that like button. Again, these women out here, they obsess over you and they stalk you. They love you and they hate you. They wish they had a man like you. I listen to these women I listen to them talk, man. They be doing hour-long reads, boy. And when you got a woman just talking and just running her mouth for like 40 minutes to an hour and she feels safe, she tells you so much. You can learn so much. Y'all don't know how much you talk too much. And I'm not saying you overshare. I don't like that terminology. That's shade. You talk too much. You know what I'm saying? It's just that simple. Right? You talk too much. Everything I'm saying don't mean nothing, right? Y'all tell your deepest, darkest secrets, your fantasies, your desires. You'll talk about your children, you know what I'm saying? Your financial state, your situations with your in-laws, all kinds of stuff. You put all that information out there. And you be the same goofies that'll stalk me. Why would you stalk somebody that's trained by the government? Again, it's best you reach out to me. So that way it's not stalking. We're just, you know what I'm saying, you're just learning from someone you networked with. I'm not the dude you can steal from as far as intellectual property, swag, riz, charisma. You can't take nothing from me without me noticing the pattern. Just being honest. Just being real. You know, and I'm getting to the point where I don't even know if you women even find us attractive like that. Like, I know you like dick, but I don't know if y'all really find us attractive like that. You're not really doing nothing to get the men that you want. You're not doing anything. You're not speaking better. You're not carrying yourselves better. You ain't straightening out that mouth of y'all's, right? It's still all over the place. It's still saying whatever makes you feel better, but it ain't making you better. It ain't putting you in a better position. It's just making you feel better. And you get online and you talk all this tough stuff. A lot of y'all do it. You know, you think by just saying, cussing a lot and dogging out, it don't mean nothing. It doesn't mean nothing. It's online, ones and zeros. It's all digital. It don't mean nothing. You ain't in nobody's face saying none of that goofy ass shit. You ain't doing none of that. You're making yourself feel better by trying to sound tough on the internet. You've done nothing tough in your whole fucking life. What are you talking about? You've done nothing tough in your whole life. I ain't just talking because you're a woman. I'm talking because you ain't never done nothing tough in your whole life. Never stuck to nothing. You've never been disciplined with nothing. You never had nothing. What are you talking about? You never defended nothing. You've never done nothing tough. So you marshmallows want to get online and feel some type of way when you see somebody That son been to war twice. That son worked for the White House while in the military. You gotta be in the top 1% of the military to do that, man. I don't just talk this way. I live it, man. You ain't never done nothing. You can just look at me and tell, yeah, he's had, because the confidence is real. I don't have to get online and give everybody my credentials. These people get online and tell you they got a degree in this, a doctorate, and that, shut the hell up. Hey, listen, if your content is valuable enough, your credentials won't matter. Use that to fluff out your resume. You people that got to start off with your credentials in every video, I automatically feel like that's a manipulation tactic. Why? Tell us what the fuck you have to say, and I'll look you up and find out what you're qualified to say, or, you know what I'm saying, your credentials. Y'all just, but see, it's real easy to fool low IQ people when you have influence and you're talking to people that are followers. When you give them your credentials and shit, it's like, oh, okay, I'll listen to them. But somebody like me, I'm like, why are you telling me that? I didn't fucking ask you. What do you have to say? And I'll figure out whether I think you have the sense enough, regardless of where you went to school at, regardless of where you worked at, regardless of your social media status, your clout. I'll dictate whether you're speaking like you have some fucking sense. I'll dictate that. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. It got nothing to do with enunciation of words. It's about the way that you, how clearly you get across your thoughts to people. Got nothing to do with words and wordplay. It's about how clearly you can get your thoughts across to people and how authentic you can come across. You know what I'm saying? Because you should be being yourself while doing it. And you make that connection with people. You know what I mean? That's really what it's about. You can't study that. You got to build it on your own. You try to imitate me and get jealous. And you think that I'm not doing none of that fake stuff. This is who I am. This is literally who I'm not a different person. I don't code switch. This is who I am. Okay? This is what it is. So anyway, you guys smash that like button. I got to get up out of here. I got to cook breakfast, man. I got some plans for me and my son today. I know he ain't going to want to get up at 7:30, but he going to get up at 7:30. I gave him a whole week of getting up late. He had a whole week of getting up late. Now it's time to get that work in. We got to do some training. He about to go to high school. Man, he got to be in shape, man. You know what I'm saying? We about to go overseas. He got to be in shape. You know what I mean? We got to go ahead and do some training, just some light stuff, body weight stuff. You know what I mean? But he got to start doing some training. You know what I mean? It's not even about the workout. It's about the discipline. You know, and once he starts seeing those gains, he's gonna, you know what I mean? So I'm excited about this. But we're also doing other things as well. I mean, well, hell, we're about to move to Thailand. I mean, what do you want from me? You know, once we get to Thailand, we're gonna go on vacation to other countries out that way. I mean, he wants to go to Hawaii. He wants to go to Japan. You know what I mean? So we're gonna definitely go out that way. I just need to set up a base of operation outside of the U.S. You understand what I'm saying? I need to be comfortable. I don't need trails in the sky. I don't need them poison in the water with plastic and metal and everything else. I don't need them poison in the dirt with these chemicals. I don't need them feeding me, you know, basically trash with flavoring and everything else. Because what I really feel like it is, they got us eating basically trash with seasoning and flavoring and preservatives. I just want to go somewhere where my body can heal properly so I can really tap in and feel safe, feel comfortable, feel that divine feminine energy from the women around me that acknowledge that I'm a man. Like, I don't need to be played around with. And if I'm going to approach him, I need to do it a certain kind of way. And he's just such a great man. And he's smiling. They should be smiling back at me. Man, I went to the grocery store. And I'm not gonna lie. This pretty young little thing came up on me, man, when she was bringing my groceries out, because I'm doing it at a different store now. You know what I'm saying? This young black lady, you know, she had to been like, I imagine her late 20s. She could have been in her 30s, early 30s, black women, you know. And she had like a little hippie outfit on, had a full makeup on, working at the grocery. See, when women, you know, it's the effort when they're working, you know, when you're putting on makeup or whatever, when you're working, that is not that bad. You know what I'm saying? Like it shows that you probably done showered or something like that. But as soon as she got closer, like I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about these women. As soon as they realize you're attractive, like they don't talk no more. Like when she first was pulling up and she wasn't really looking at me, she was kind of looking at the tray. She's like, "Oh hey, Mr. Young, and I got your stuff." And she looked up at me, and then it was silence after that, man. Like she couldn't get no words out. I was like, "Why? You gonna open up that tray over there? Was it? Is this? And she, and dropping my bag. She dropped my bag. All my stuff fell out, man. I'm like, I didn't say nothing, but I'm like, why are you not taking your time pulling it out of the tray? She was nervous or something. You know what I mean? But I can't do nothing with that, y'all. Like we can't, man. We can't do. They find you attractive. They treat you like some weird, strange, endangered species animal that they got. It's weird. It's weird, man. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't, I wasn't being over the top smile or nothing like that. But I am like a nice person when people are like, helping me and bringing stuff to me. But I was keeping it moderate and keeping it friendly. But she just could not form words, man. She dropped my bag, bro. My yogurts fell out. Thought my yogurts. I was like, you gonna break my yogurt? What's up? Luckily, she didn't drop the bag of eggs. But she was nervous. I started reaching in the containers and getting them myself. So I'm like, what you nervous for? You know what I'm saying? But you got to realize, brother, man, we're finer than they want us to know. They find us to be. Let's put it like this: they find us to be way more fine than they want us to know. It really is like that. I don't care what you look like. I ain't never gonna be that nervous around a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, but women, they talk this tough talk, but when you are actually in their presence, it's different. This online thing is one way, but in real life, they move different, dude. They can't handle you. You know what I'm saying? And I see the reason why they're moving the way that they're moving right now. Man, my stomach is growling right now, dude. Yeah, man. I don't know if y'all can hear that or not, but yeah, it's going off. It's going off. I gotta do insanity too. And in the comment section though, from my subscribers, you know what I mean? Listen, I'm not trying to get into no pre-workout, but I keep seeing stuff about it messing up your liver or something like that. Or is it your kidneys? Yeah, somebody let me know something, you know what I mean? I don't take nothing. I don't take no pre-workout. The most I'll do is like drink some black coffee. You know what I mean? And I try not to do that too much. I don't want my body getting dependent on it. So I try not to do it too much. But because when I drink that black coffee, it is on. I am charged up, boy. That shit right there. That's the reason why I started drinking coffee every now and again, because I know that coffee is like improving me. It helps in more ways than just energy. Like I think coffee is good for you. It's good for you. I've been drinking it here, and my skin's better and everything. And I brush my teeth a lot, though. I would say if you drink coffee, brush your teeth. You ain't gotta be brushing them like I do, like um, 4 times or whatever. But I do different stuff, you guys. It ain't like what I mean. But yeah, you ain't gotta have a routine like me, but you know, try to brush teeth after you drink your coffee. But anyway, guys, I appreciate y'all. Smash that like button. Go ahead and subscribe. Everybody pulling up. Dudes over here. I guess you want to keep me company and sit beside me and watch whatever I'm doing. Oh, now you want to get out of your truck and I'm looking your way? You know what I'm saying? I would turn this thing over this way, but I got a bunch of stuff on my feet over here. Get your fat ass in that gym, bro. Glad you here, but get your fat ass. Let me watching me. He sat over there for about 5 minutes watching me. And then he's walking in the gym like he don't want to go. Man, y'all crazy. I love going to the gym. See, when you have to go to the gym and you hate it, it ain't never gonna work out for you. You have whatever you're doing, you have to like to do it. You're never gonna grow otherwise. It's not gonna happen. Your body's gonna want to revert back to whatever it was when it was having a great time. You got to trick yourself into thinking that whatever you're doing is best for you and you love it. The pain be hitting you, I love it. I know it's another side of pain. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I'm tired. I love it. You know what I mean? Let me get started. You know what I mean? Body is hurting. I'm sore. I love it. That means growth. stomach's growling right now, cramping. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I love it. That means it's doing what it has to do and getting rid of whatever toxins and whatever else going on in my body. Do what it has to do. But anyway, y'all, man, for real, I'm gonna get back doing what I gotta do before the sun comes up. I got my son up, but I will go live as the sun is coming up, and I'm getting my gaze on, sun gazing. You guys drop in the comment section, and you cowards that content creators or whoever that be stalking or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Grab your nuts, or ladies, grab your clit. Say what you got to say in the comment section. Say it with your chest. You know what I'm saying? Say what you got to say. You don't run back to your puss ass channel. I don't watch y'all shit. Don't you see that I'm happy? I don't watch y'all shit. Don't you see that I'm like going live and I don't do reaction videos? I don't watch y'all shit. Y'all are toxic as hell. I don't watch none of y'all shit, and I'm only doing the reaction videos because some guys on my podcast channel, they really like interacting when I go live to the reaction videos, but I'm no longer into that. That is toxic. Those females getting online saying crazy stuff just to go viral. It's still super toxic. It's still not helping anything. They're not changing. We're not seeing anything new from them. They're getting worse. So I'm not going to subject my subconscious to the way that they're phrasing things that makes no sense to me, but it's super hateful. Like I'm not doing that. And the problem with y'all is y'all are not doing what you need to do so you can operate at your higher self. Your subconscious mind is running at all times. And a lot of wicked people know this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Governments know it. Y'all be sitting here, scrolling through TikTok, and you scrolling through, and every now and again there'll be some goofy video about the herp derp, and they'll be showing you images of it. Like, you don't need to see that. You shouldn't even be in your feed, but they throw them images in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, you have to be really careful what you're watching. You know what I mean? Just like when I'm watching, I got a good feed going on Instagram. If some man hating woman pops up, I block her. I block her. I don't want you messing up my algorithms, man. Your algorithms, you don't understand, dude. They use the algorithms to program you to be a slave, but you can use the algorithms to reprogram you to be a hero. You could be the best version of yourself. You could be sending your subconscious mind nothing but positivity, accomplishment, winning, winning, winning. But when you allow the algorithm to send you some shit that makes you doubt yourself, or someone saying cryptic things, and you're like, what is that? What is it? Why? Block it. Block it. And then go watch something that's going to be meaningful to you. Don't ever subject yourself to stuff like that. Block it. Keep it trucking. The only way the algorithm is going to know what you want to watch is by you blocking what it sends you that you don't want to see. Y'all be letting people slide and then scrolling past. No. Block it. You don't need to see anything that makes you think twice. In 2025, we got too much going on. You need to be watching stuff that's reprogramming you to be the most creative, productive. My feed is full of nothing but productive people. You know what I'm saying? Rich people and motivational speakers, people I look up to that are grinding every fucking day. I'm not watching some loser whining about whatever, or throwing shade, sitting on their ass. I'm not doing that, man. That you gotta program yourself. If you sitting here watching people get at it and talking about, man, you gotta do this and do this, and you gotta, and you're gonna, you're what do they say about, if I see your friends, I can tell you what kind of person you are, or something like that. You are the 5 people you hang out with. Well, I mean, I don't really hang out with a bunch of people. So I am the 5 people that I watch on a regular basis on social media. You know what I'm saying? I'm these winners out here, man. My mind is, and some of these people I watch aren't even alive right now. I'm watching old videos of some of the greats. I watch a lot of Kobe stuff. Lately I've been watching a lot of Nipsey Hussle. It seems like every time it's one of these guys that have found how to elevate mentally, he gets taken out. You know what I'm saying? In some type of way. Almost like a sacrifice. You know what I mean? That's why you gotta play the fool to play the fool. You gotta come off stupid sometimes, man. You don't know who's watching. You don't never know who want to set you up for a sacrifice or whatever. So, you know what I mean? That's why when some of these celebrities be acting real stupid, but they keep making money, and then sometimes you see them in interviews and they sound completely different because they know to play a fool. They're trying to live. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to live. But again, smash the like button, subscribe, join the tribe. What are you waiting for, you guys? What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? What are you doing? Hopefully, you guys are staying productive, staying active. I have a lot more content coming. I want this to be a one-stop shop. We're gonna definitely start doing workouts, y'all. I'm not gonna just talk about it with y'all. We're gonna be about it. We're gonna go live. That's what the conditioning is for. We're gonna do some body weight stuff. I'm hoping I can motivate some of y'all to want, not on this channel, it'll be another channel, to want to work out, get active, and hopefully do something while I'm doing something, so you're not wasting time. You know what I mean? Trying to make sure I'm being the example, and I'm trying to make sure I'm not just talking. I'm not just out here, y'all, yo, big back, this and that. I'm trying to give you a way to, a bridge to kind of help you ease your way into fitness. I mean, where I'm at right now all started from just being tired of talking, with people and being in groups talking or gossiping and doing some push-ups, some sit-ups, and some squats. It all started from that and burpees. So you guys can do the same thing. So I'm gonna get the fitness thing going on, and we're gonna have talks during the fitness. Okay, and it doesn't matter what my haters hear me saying right now. You can't do what I do. Most of y'all are not even in shape. So when I'm doing what I'm doing, and in theory it sounds nice, but it's gonna be work. And y'all don't want to do work. You're gonna be able to sit on your ass and regurgitate with someone else, the work that someone else can put in. But this is gonna be actual physical work. And even if you did try to copy me, you're still becoming a better version of yourself. I'm still winning. You're still becoming a stronger, more physically fit version of yourself. And that's a win. But anyway, I'm gonna get up out of here. People are showing up. You know how I do. You know what I'm saying? I hit the gym, move in silence, get up out of here before these funky ass people start showing up, smell like they ain't washed their ass in 2 days, coming up in here, waiting till they get here to take a shit. Nasty bastards. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna roll out. But again, if you're new, subscribe. It may have seemed like I was all over the place. Believe me, you guys, there's a method to my madness. I was literally just all over the place. I was all over the place. It is what it is. I was just all over the place. I got that pump on, man. You go work out and you're trying to, sit down and talk. Nah, man, you just be feeling good, man. You be want to just talk some shit. You know what I'm saying? You want to talk some shit. But anyway, I'm for real gonna get off of here. I missed y'all, man. It's been a little while. You know what I mean? I took some, time off from the internet to kind of see how these people that copy me would do without me being on here to give them the blueprint. And also, I had to get my cardio right. So, we're caught up. We're good to go. And gonna get back into a regular flow. Reaction videos daily. Okay, so that's gonna be the daily. We're gonna do them daily on the podcast channel only. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be the only place you can go to watch some live reaction videos. And then every other channel, man, we're doing something where we're just staying active. Okay? We're doing something different. We're taking it back to the nature. You guys like the authentic. I'm trying to phrase this right. I was about to say raw. You guys like the authentic. Getting back to the roots of things. No edits, no filter, just live streaming off the top of the cuff, chopping it up, real talk. So we're gonna make that happen. But anyway, appreciate y'all, love y'all, appreciate the likes. Let's keep this going. I'll be back online here in a little bit. I'm gonna go home, do insanity, take a shower, and then we're back at it, y'all. I'm back on a regular shift. I appreciate y'all bearing with me while I was sleeping a lot. I was sleeping a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? And it feels like they done sped time up. So it's just like it's crazy. You can't be sleeping like that. I don't know how y'all sleep 8, 9 hours a night. That's like half the day. It feels like it's almost half the day nowadays with the time being sped up like it is. Seems like you get up from bed, once you're up an hour, half the day's gone. How do you do it? Nah, I'm good with 6. I'm good, bro. Anyway, appreciate y'all. I'm out.